Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I want to talk about something that I bet a lot of us do: overthinking. When your mind gets stuck in a loop, replaying conversations, worrying about the future, or analyzing every tiny detail of a past mistake, we often tell ourselves we're just being thorough or that we're trying to solve a problem. But what if I told you that overthinking isn't solving your problems? What if it's actually creating them? Think about it. When you're caught in a cycle of overthinking, you're not actually making progress. You're just spinning your wheels in the same mental mud. This constant mental churn is exhausting. It drains your energy, leaving you feeling tired and overwhelmed without having done anything. All that mental effort doesn't lead to a breakthrough. It just leads to burnout. And it's not just about feeling tired. Overthinking can seriously impact your decision-making. You might think that analyzing every possible outcome will lead to the perfect choice, but it usually does the opposite. It leads to decision paralysis. You become so afraid of making the wrong move that you end up making no move at all. Opportunities pass you by while you're still stuck in your head, weighing a million what-ifs. The perfect decision doesn't exist, but a good decision made now is almost always better than a perfect one that never happens. Overthinking also has a sneaky way of magnifying our problems. A small, manageable issue can balloon into a huge, terrifying monster when you feed it with constant worry and analysis. A simple comment from a friend gets twisted into a sign that they secretly dislike you. A minor setback at work becomes proof that you're a total failure. Overthinking is like pouring gasoline on the fire of anxiety. It creates stress and worry where there might have been none, or it makes existing stress 100 times worse. This mental habit doesn't just affect our minds. It affects our relationships too. When you're constantly overanalyzing what people say or do, it's easy to misinterpret their intentions. You might become distant, defensive, or needy because you're reacting to scenarios that you've created in your head, not to what's actually happening. This can push people away and create the very relationship problems you were so worried about in the first place. So, what's the solution? How do we break free from this cycle? The first step is awareness. Recognize when you're slipping into overthinking mode. When you catch yourself replaying a thought for the 10th time, just pause and label it. I'm overthinking. This simple act of naming it can help you detach from the thought spiral. Next, try to ground yourself in the present moment. Overthinking almost always lives in the past or the future. To counteract it, focus on your senses right now. What are 5 things you can see? 4 things you can feel? 3 things you can hear? This mindfulness technique pulls your brain out of the hypothetical and into the real world. Action is another powerful antidote. Instead of thinking about the problem for another hour, ask yourself, what is one small, tiny step I can take right now to move forward? It could be sending an email, making a phone call, or even just writing down a plan. Action breaks the paralysis and builds momentum. It reminds you that you are capable and in control, not just a passive victim of your thoughts. And finally, be kind to yourself. Overthinking often stems from a fear of failure or a desire for perfection. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay not to have all the answers. You are a human being, not a robot. Give yourself the same compassion you would give a friend who is struggling. Breaking the habit of overthinking takes time and practice, but it's one of the best things you can do for your mental peace and overall happiness. It's not about stopping thinking. It's about stopping the unproductive, draining, and problem-creating kind of thinking. It's about reclaiming your mental energy for what truly matters. Living your life. Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.